What does regen ag mean? Well, there's 5 sort of key principles. One is to keep soil armour, so always have something on the surface, whether that's chopped straw or cover crop or muck or something that's protecting the soil from wind erosion or rain erosion. The other sort of key area is to keep a root in the ground. Cover crops, companion crop, catch crop, all of those keep a root in the ground. This plant is capturing carbon out of the atmosphere and using photosynthesis through the leaves, it's turning it into sugar. You've got to keep feeding, you've got to keep roots in the ground, putting nutrients into the soil, helping those microbes and supercharging the soil. One of the other key areas is diversity. What we're looking to do with the cover crop is we're looking to put a range of different roots into the soil and a range of different plants. We've got a radish, celia, vetch in there, and we've also got a volunteer wheat crop. Each of them has a very much different root structure. This is some of the volunteer wheat. You can see that it's got like a nice fibrous root in the soil there, which you can see the biology is interacting with that root. It's loving that. We've got a Phacelia. Its roots are more lateral, and again you can see all the soil stuck to the roots. That's the sort of microbes interacting with the root hairs, and that is doing great stuff. The fourth principle of regenerative agriculture is minimum soil disturbance. It's about reducing the amount of cultivation. The danger with cultivation, if we start stirring the soil, we put air into the soil, and that then allows microbes and some of the fungi to start breaking down the organic matter in the soil, and I'm afraid that's going to go back up into the atmosphere, and it's not doing the good that you hope it to do down in the soil. One of the big problems, say, with ploughing is we're inverting the soil, and that is completely destroying a lot of the delicate soil structure that we've created. The benefits of having great soil structure and using the regenerative agriculture techniques is hugely important in building soil fertility, building soil carbon, and growing consistently good yields of cash crops. The fifth principle is the use of livestock in the rotation. Livestock do some really interesting stuff in the way can be used to control and manage cover crops. They take these cover crops, some of which are getting quite lignified. This is quite tough. That's going to take a little bit of breaking down in the soil. The microbes in the sheep's gut will break those down and start the process of decomposing of that organic matter becoming part of the soil. The other real benefit of sheep is that the microbes within their gut are then being spread all over the field, and those microbes are acting as an inoculant within the soil, and they're supercharging the soil and the soil biosystems. So they're doing a great stuff.